Hello, I want to talk about Sputnik today. Sputnik was a rocket launched by the Soviet Union. This happened in October of 1957, October 4th. And I looked at two newspapers to get a sense of what the mood was at that time. The New York Times reported on Sputnik, and this was quite a shock to the West, especially President Eisenhower and his administration. And this really led to a determined effort by the United States and eventually the creation of NASA. So obviously the Americans were shocked. The American public was feeling vulnerable as the Soviets appeared to be winning in this space race, this technology race. And the New York Times really addressed that. Now, in England, the Manchester Guardian, the second newspaper I looked at, their article was had a little more bite to it, a little more teeth, and they looked at the Americans as possibly bickering amongst each other, one party versus another party, the Democrats and the Republicans. Eisenhower, as we know, was not too concerned about Sputnik, but it really was a great achievement by the Soviet Union. Their scientists appeared to be ahead of the curve, and it really had many in America and in the West in general a little bit on edge. How did the Soviets advance so quickly? Because at the end of World War II, it appeared like the United States technology was far greater than that of the Soviet Union. And both newspaper articles were published, days after Sputnik. So these are very recent from the event of the launching. And of course, we know that the United States really did a nice job in catching up with the Soviet Union and eventually surpassing them, becoming the winners to the race to the moon. The Kennedy administration was instrumental in this, as John F. Kennedy named Lyndon Baines Johnson essentially the czar of the space program, which NASA is located in Houston. Johnson being a Texan, this seemed appropriate, and it gave Johnson a lot of focus in his vice presidential duties to make sure this would be a triumph for the Americans, the scientists, the mathematicians, and of course the brave astronauts who really put in a lot of work and a lot of time to achieve greatness. By 1969. The United States will be the first to land on the moon, and the Soviets, of course, competed and eventually became space allies with the United States. That sadly is coming to an end shortly. The Soviet Union is going to pull out of the agreement that they have fulfilled admirably for so long. But again, this was a fun project. Looking at the papers, the New York Times, and over in England, the Manchester Guardian. Thank you.